What on the moonlight? Ain't no fantasy. Can't breathe in sunlight.
Let me go now. Okay. Let's talk to the other staff or cast people. Hello. You're saying you're the best thing on the screen, eh? You got some confidence for sure. What did you and Max do once we were done with the first rehearsal? We came back to the dressing room together. I seem to recall you saying that when saying what you were going to do. Yeah, what's that? You're excited because Max said he'd give you your snack early today. We weren't asking about your snack. Someone came to call you. They knocked on the door and said something apparently. That must have been Amelia. Is Amelia a person or a Pokemon? Why do you ask that? Huh? Apparently Pokemon stopped by too, in addition to the person. It doesn't know who, but apparently someone rammed into the door. Chatot says it was so surprised that accidentally yelled out. I bet that would be surprising. What did the Pokemon do then? It ran off making some kind of cry, according to Chatot. Hey, could you show us your cool mimicking skills again? Oh, you can? Try different signals to see what happens. Tim, give it a shot. It's not doing anything. I guess that's too subtle.
And cut.
Oh, that must be Hero. What's with the self-contented look? Trying to act all cool, are you? Hey, go easy on me. I try my best. I wouldn't have put it past Max to do that. There are probably more cues than we can imagine.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, that's the voice of Mr. Graham. Wow, that's definitely Olga, alright. If someone yelled at me like that, I'd definitely have a heart attack, even if it was Frank. Alright.
What?
Oh, so doing your investigation. Go easy on playing detective, alright? Playing detective? Nobody's playing here. Max, you left the studio once the first rehearsal was done, right? Yeah, I figured I'd go over the script one more time in my dressing room while I waited. Did anyone come during that time? Oh yeah, a staff member came by to call me. I was in the middle of something, so I couldn't open the door, but I said I'd be right out. So he didn't actually see this person.
Now that I think about it, this person couldn't be the culprit.
Alright. He checks out. Peace out, dude. Should I ask staff members? I'm already here, might as well, right? What's up? Excuse me. Hey, what's wrong? Well, about the accident that just happened, it seemed like it was deliberately caused by someone. What? But then, who's the culprit? We're investigating that now. That's why we like to know where everyone was during the rehearsal. We were here the whole time. Yes, we were keeping an eye on the studio from here. I think it would be difficult for the people here in the sub-control room to swap out the violin. Alright, they check out.
Yeah, that's an alibi. Make sure you remember it.
Alright. We're gonna save Olga for last. Or maybe we should just go right now. Olga. I'm coming for you. Ooh. What? Are you still upset that I got chosen as the assistant over you? Don't get too full of myself. Ugh, sure, whatever you say. More importantly, there's something we need to ask you. Do you know anything about the accident that just happened? It was going around the dressing rooms while avoiding staff here, so it doesn't know what was going on in the studio. Why was it doing that? Doing a bit of self-promotion. You're definitely persistent, I'll give you that. Self-promoting to no one in dressing rooms? That don't make sense. Hey, Olga. Hey, Kat. What a yawn. Let us talk to you a bit before you take a nap. What were you guys doing after we finished the rehearsal? You came back to the dressing room for a nap. Well, we gave you a good brushing too, so your fur is all perfect. You know, I can't really tell. Wow.
What do you want?
Come on, you're a detective. Don't let her intimidate you. Go on, ask what you need to ask. Where were you after we finished the first rehearsal? I stayed in my dressing room. I was giving Perugly a nice brushing. Did anyone stop by during that time? One of the staff members came to call on me. I answered, although I didn't open the door. I see. Since someone comes all the way to get you, the least you could do is open the door for them. Although, come to think of it, something odd happened after that. What? Shit, she's clear too? Fuck.
Now that I think about it, this person couldn't be the culprit.
Yeah, it can't be, because Perugly even said she was here. What was this strange occurrence? Someone came and beat on the door. I looked out the fogged glass window, but I didn't see anyone out there. I wonder what that was all about. I met you. Do you remember the strange occurrence at Olga's dressing room? Oh, you mean that someone banged on the door? That's right, my theory is that it's the same Pokemon that visited Chatot's dressing room. That would make sense. I wonder if we can find this Pokemon and ask it about when it visited dressing rooms. Let's go in here. Hey, what the fuck? You're a new one. Ekans? No. Hey, why are they glaring at each other? Let's see what they're saying. It's time to decide whose special talents are truly better. It's saying being able to smell the difference of food with your tongue is more amazing. It's saying making laundry super clean with ultrasonic waves is way cooler. But that's like comparing Wepa berries to orange berries. Still, we can't just leave them like this. What do you think we should do? Acknowledge each other's talents. To me, both of your talents are really impressive. Maybe we could agree that you both have some amazing skills and just make up. Anyway, you two need to make up, okay? We can come by to check on them later. Maybe something will have changed. When the world has gone to Ekans. It's not normally the type to pick fights with other Pokemon. I wonder what set it off this time. Oh. The previous recording has gone over the scheduled time. Maybe the Pokemon are getting irritated. I hope they can become friends before the actual filming starts, but seeing how they are now, it may be difficult. Huh? What about Magnemite and Ekans? It's boring because they don't pay attention to you. What the fuck? I don't think they mean to be rude or anything, but maybe Mawile just likes to have company. Well, calm down. You should shut this whole place down if you get too excited. Telling things apart by smell isn't unusual or interesting at all. Really, I can't think of any other Pokemon that smells through its tongue. Hi, Ekans. When did you get here? Don't get in your way. Hey, chill out. No need to look so scary. Magnemite's talents are all mundane and useless. You think? I can see my mom getting excited about super clean laundry. Guess we're gonna go backstage now. We're running out of people to talk to. Shit, there's something here.
What's up?
Keith's out. Oh, right. I didn't talk to anybody here. Where were you doing rehearsal, Keith? I don't think I saw you until right before the accident happened. I went down to a lower floor to call the assistant Pokemon as soon as we found Perugly. And what happened with that? Well, it didn't show up even when the scheduled time came, so I called the office to check. Turns out I had mixed up the dates and had scheduled it for the wrong time, so I ran back to the studio to let her know. So that's what all the ruckus was about. Did you run into anybody on your way back to the studio? Yeah, as I recall, I ran into Amelia. She just finished calling Max and Olga.
So, let's gather information.
Well, thanks for that. Are you the one in charge of scheduling and managing the system Pokemon? That's right. I'm really sorry that my mistake put you both in a dangerous spot. Next time, pay attention closer attention. Don't worry about it. Neither of us were hurt. I was in the studio ever since Karina finished her performance. I was making sure that staff knew the plan for the show, checking the footage and so on. We're in the studio then too. I didn't see anyone leave or enter until Amelia and Keith came back. Seems like Hero and staff here are a solid alibi. Amelia.
Now that I think about it,
Telling me
this
my
person
girl's a
couldn't
bad
be
person? Alright, Amelia. We only got you left.
What's the matter?
Huh? Don't mention the swap violin until we're ready to catch a culprit, right? Oh, I mean, you mean after Karina played? I was checking the dressing rooms to call in Max and Olga, but you came back to the studio alone, didn't you? Weren't you able to find them? Oh, no, not exactly. It seemed like they were busy, so I just told them what I needed through the door. I see, and did you meet anyone else? Oh, I remember. I ran into Keith near the studio.
Tim, be sure you remember what people told us.
I went right to Olga's dressing room from the studio. I knocked on the door and said we were ready, and she responded, "Thank you, I'll be right there through the door." So it's not like Amelia saw Olga. I feel like that's going to be the key to unraveling this mystery. I went to get Max after I called Olga. I knocked on his door and told him we were ready, and he said, "Gotcha, I'll be right out through the door." I ran into Keith on my way back to the studio. He was standing near the entrance, but he looked very depressed. He was about to go report to Hero that he messed up the assistant Pokemon schedule, and he came back to the studio after that, right? That's right. I'm just more confused, dude. I don't think Hero and the staff in the studio could have stolen the violin. In that case, maybe we should tell Hero what really happened. If the culprit is related to the show somehow, maybe he'll know something. Good thinking, but don't forget to tell him to keep it a secret. Hey, Hero. The culprit. The violin was swapped out, and you said there's someone here that did it. Yes. I can't imagine. No, actually, could it be that do you know something? Well, this is just a rumor, but I've heard Max has a lot of debt he needs to pay back. The violin was a very valuable one, so he may have stolen it and could sell it. It sounds like Max could have a motive to steal the violin. Max? But they both heard obnoxiously loud sounds. Max?
Yeah.
Huh?
Shit. I can't ask him already, dude.
Let me instruct you on some...
No. Should I talk back to Karina? I mean, I didn't talk to everyone in that place, so maybe I should go back, but...
Yes.
Oh, I didn't ask about her. After my performance, I went backstage to put my violin there. Hero asked you to do that, right? Did you see anyone else while you're back there? I don't remember. I'm sorry. I should have paid more attention. Please don't worry about it.
Yes. So the culprit is... Wait, what's that? All of our suspects have alibis?
They all have alibis. I don't want to point fingers, but it may have been Olga who stole my violin. Why do you say that? Well, Olga had asked me a few times before if I would be willing to part with my violin. Of course, I said no. Of course, your grandfather made it for you. That's right, but it didn't seem like Olga was ready to give up, so she may have planned something like this. It seems Olga has a motive anyway, but we can't decide she's a culprit based off that. Well, this is a conundrum. I didn't expect everyone involved to have alibis. That means only one thing, the culprit. Culprit created a fake alibi. That's right, the culprit must have used some sort of trick to create a fake alibi. That being said, I don't think anyone working in the studio or subroom had the time to do anything elaborate like that. I agree, our suspects are the people who were moving around on their own. That's 4 people. Max, Olga, Keith, and Amelia. You don't think Amelia's... I know how you feel, but a detective has to keep an objective view of everything. Still, we could use some more information. Now that I think about it, maybe you has snuck out of the Pokemon dressing room and was wandering around, right? Maybe if we talk to it, it'll help shed some light on the situation. Alright, Mimikyu. Mimikyu, where are you? Where is he? What? Is it in here? Did it walk in here? Did it walk back inside here? Hey, where Mimikyu? You seen him? They're trying to figure out who's what. That's great. We're looking forward to seeing it. Oh, they made amends. Magnemite. It says it couldn't tell what Magnemite was thinking before, but it turns out they get along quite well. I kept glaring at you, so you thought it was really rude, but it turns out that's just how it looks, eh? I'm glad you figured that out. Right. It says all the competition can wait until after we're on stage. Until then, it wants everyone to get along and have a good time. Where the hell is Mimikyu? Is it in someone's dressing room? Where is he? Is it in here? Have you seen Mimikyu?
What do you want?
about the violin duo. So apparently you discussed acquiring Karina's violin a few times with her. And so what if I did? Don't tell me you suspect I had anything to do with this whole thing. I wouldn't go and break such an instrument even if she did refuse. Sorry. I'm the one who is worthy of that violin. It was destined to become mine. Whoa, quick Tim, change subject. Hey, poor ugly. Where's Mimikyu? Of all places, where did it go? Mimikyu. Where are you? You down here? Is it in here? Where did Mimikyu go? Where'd everybody go? Jesus. Is there something bothering you? Yes, I think I may know who tampered with the cue sheet. Really, please tell us everything you know. I can't prove anything, but I suspect Keith is the culprit. He looked after Yanma here, and it would have been easy for him to tamper with the cue sheet. But Keith seems so proud of the Yanma and what they could do. Keith is a bit of a mystery. He came to GNN about 6 months ago on someone's recommendation, but he's never told anyone about why he came here or what he was doing before. I see. I wonder if there's a reason why he's so secretive. Maybe he's just shy. I can't find Mimikyu. He's probably in backstage or something.